Welcome to the Rogers Kakasunguro YouTube channel, the place where we speak nothing but the truth, a platform where we call a spade, and we do not sugarcoat anything. We say it as it is. We fear nobody as long as we know whatever we are speaking is the plain truth in the fight against corruption, in the fight against electoral injustice, in the fight against those who want to kill the democracy we have been enjoying for decades. The former deputy president, Gachagua, accused the National Police Service of not listening to the cries of the people on the ground during this by-election period. And I want to warn Kenyans, where we are headed to in 2027, if we are not very careful, this is going to be the most dangerous election ever, even more dangerous than the 2007 general elections. The signs are very clear. It's us, the people, sisi wa Kenya. We call ourselves into a meeting, tujiite mkutano, and decide where we want our country to be tomorrow. It's a reality. Gachagua spoke. The United Democratic Alliance Party, kuna mambo inazungumza hapa. Let me read their press release before I proceed. This is what they are saying. They have released a press statement this morning, response to the panic-driven public statement by Rigathi Gachagua. We acknowledge your latest public outburst, packaged as a solemn letter to the Inspector General of Police. Foremost, the claims and allegations, as well as the names dropped in your letter, including the alleged close associates of UDA chairperson and Embu governor H.E. Sisilimbarire, as well as cabinet secretary Honorable Geoffrey Ruku, only exists in your pregnant imaginations. Strictly, the letter reads more like a satirical drama script, so miserably emaciated on facts and blotted on innuendo. Hey, your desperate, diversionally offensive against the National Police Service and the Independent Electoral and Boundaries Commission exposes the predictable floundering of a political personality whose career is apparently collapsing under the weight of a publicly documented history of misdeeds. The nation has a long memory of how before impeachment and after, you've routinely utilized abusive, insulting, and offensive language against leaders who have rejected your polarizing political rhetoric. Your public record is exceedingly punctuated by a gruesome tally of political thuggery, violence, looting, and yes, the deeply embarrassing invasion and plunder of the ship of former Kenyan head of state, which remains a permanent emblem of your personal character. Hey. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Omar Hassan speaking. It's a long press release here. Your misguided critique of institutional integrity got to carry weight if your own ledger wasn't already full of familiar acts of felony. This desperation culminated in your sensational allegations that there are plans to prevent you from campaigning by having you castrated upon landing in Mbere North constituency. The sheer absurdity of this claim is only surpassed by the irony that you are purportedly traveling to Mbere North to campaign for a candidate who paradoxically belongs to another party, a clear testament that your own DCP party is hopelessly disorganized to build a viable candidate of its own. Let me tell you, Kenyans, personally I believe there can be nothing far from what Rigathi Gachagua was alluding. This is the reason why. Mbere North constituency, we have a cabinet secretary who wants to prove to William Ruto that he is able to deliver in 2027 to retain his seat. This is someone in power, remember. I want you to get this information very clearly. What Gachagua is alluding to me could be a reality. That there are plans to undermine the campaigns of the united opposition in Mbere North constituency in favor of the UDA candidate. The government machineries are using intimidation against other campaigners to forcibly install the UDA candidate in that particular constituency. Geoffrey Ruto is a member of parliament and now was appointed as a cabinet secretary. He's very new in the cabinet. For him to show William Ruto able to deliver, so that you do not chase me away from this cabinet slot, Ruto is using all the available powers humanly possible. Being a cabinet secretary, he enjoys the favor and protection of police. So whatever Gachagua is saying, we don't take it for granted. Number two, Embu governor is the UDA chairperson, where Mbere North constituency lies. The constituency Gachagua is alleging is in Embu County. The governor is the UDA chairperson, Cecily Mbarire. The governor must, by all means and powers vested on her, even if it means it's using goons and police, she must stamp authority that hapa kusema ni the United Democratic Alliance Party. So, Cecily Mbarire and Geoffrey Ruto, a UDA chairperson, a UDA cabinet secretary, must unite and show William Ruto that we are the people who can deliver on the ground. So, don't wash away what Rigathi Gachagua is saying. And this message, may it be used as a learning lesson to the people of the Republic of Kenya. Politics is not a matter of do and die. Let us remember like that. There is no need for you to kill your friend because of politics. As I said in my previous video, politics is a business. Politics is an investment. And at the end of the day, there must be returns and profits. When you kill your brother in the village, it is the politician who benefits. At the end of the day, tomorrow, these politicians will eat together. Where will you remain? As we move to the 2027 general election, I am preaching the gospel of reconciliation and love to each and every Kenyan. as we move to 2027, I beseech you, Wakenya wenzangu tafadhali. I have seen some trend, and if we continue like this, we are going to lose it as a nation. So I plead with you, you are a young person out there. Refuse to be used by politicians to effect hatred and divisive politics in their favor. Refuse by all means possible. Kata, kata, kata. 50 bob cannot buy life. 500 cannot buy life. 1,000 can never buy life. Not even 10 million can buy life. Not even 100 billion can buy life. Be very careful. A nation that has lost peace. Look at Sudan. What is happening there? Is that the direction you want us to go? We enjoy peace in Kenya. Let that remain. Tusidanganye na wanasiasa. If you are a Kisii, respect your Kikuyu brother. If you are a Kikuyu, respect your Luo brother. If you are a Luo, respect your Luya brother. If you are a Luya, respect your Kuria brother. Tuheshimiane. If you are a Kisii, respect your Kalenjin brother. If you are a Kalenjin, respect your Luo brother. There's no need to fight. After all, these politicians will always eat together. So, whatever Rigathi is saying, it could be true. The people on the ground, Geoffrey Ruku, Cecil Mbarire, they are going to use force and police, and they can't do it alone. They are going to use young people to effect the violence. Young people reject to be used. God bless you. See you in the next episode. Asanteni sana.